Next, we have Ivor Fredrikstad, then David Morton, then Radka Chapin, then Aspen Richter.
Hello, Council. My name is Ivar Fredrikstad, and I'm before you today with an urgent plea from our neighbors across the bridge. After 3 decades of serving pretentious European cinema and eccentric adult filmographies to our region, Seattle's Scarecrow video rental enterprise is at risk of closure. Although this is a Seattle business, I believe my beloved Redmond is uniquely situated to both preserving this landmark institution and revitalizing our own downtown. But first, let me explain how this is so dear to me personally. Over 2 years ago, I came before this very council proposing a matrix of troll statues across our region. Although my hopes were low, you guys really came through. Today, the Puget Sound region are home to 5 fantastic statues from Issaquah to Vashon Island. While I was insulted you chose some Danish artists to bring my Norwegian vision to life, your work has brought me much fame and celebrity. But more importantly, it brought me love. Shortly after the final statue was completed, I walked into the Soul Food Coffee House and Fair Trade Emporium on 158th. I planned to get the Dirty Hippie Hemp Milk Latte, my favorite midsummer treat. But before I could get to the counter, I was beckoned over to the Persian rug by the most beautiful girl I have ever seen. Her name was Freya, and she and a group of pagans had recently made a pilgrimage to all 5 troll statues to perform a divination of sorts, the point being she was infatuated with me. So I invited her to my apartment for a movie that weekend, and she accepted. I left the cafe with my heart pounding like Thor's hammer. But then a horrible thought came to me. What would we watch? I racked my brain for hours and hours, and then it came to me. I remembered a film from my childhood called Gotten Ragnarok about an expedition to Finnmark in Norway to crack a Viking riddle and unlock the secret to immortality. And where will I find such an esoteric movie? No streaming services carried it, and I wasn't yet confident enough about our relationship to buy it on DVD. But then I remembered Scarecrow Video. I called them up, and sure enough, they had it. The date was fantastic, and we enjoyed a mystical romance for the next 12 months. Sadly, she moved back to Port Townsend last week, but those memories Scarecrow made possible would always be with me. As part of the Redmond Town Center redevelopment plan, I propose we allocate a permanent new home for Scarecrow Video right in the heart of it. I believe we could turn the center plaza into an outdoor movie theater with 4 screens providing 360-degree panorama of foreign and avant-garde cinema. This would transforming a forgettable suburban shopping mall into a regional destination. Also, to make this work, we would really need to open some space. Scarecrow's library has nearly 150,000 titles, so I recently took a walking tour of town center to scope out some of the less stimulating businesses. I believe we could easily lose the Sunglass Hut, Pickles Playhouse, and Fit for Mom without any complaints. So I'm almost done there. My
Sir,
Uncle Steinar's out in the parking lot now, gonna drive me to Seattle.
Next, we have David Morton, then Radka Chapin, then Aspen Richter, then Bob Yoder, then Amber Wise.
Good evening, council members and mayor. I'm David Morton. Redmond emphasizes environmental sustainability, economic growth, and community well-being as core elements of its identity and future.